Hey friends, welcome back to another video. I am a little late with getting out my March cash stuffing, but better late than never. I'm going to start by unstuffing the money that I have saved all month that I did not spend from my cash envelope budget. These funds will go into my high yield savings account and go toward the 100 envelope challenge. If you have been here for a little minute, you know that I do the 100 envelope challenge, but I do it electronically. I take the money that I don't spend from my cash stuffings and I deposit that money at the end of the month into my high yield savings account that I have through Apple. And I typically gain a good amount of interest as well. So I'll take whatever I saved plus the interest that I've earned, and then I will color in the envelopes on the 100 envelope challenge. And I will be doing that in this particular video. So I'm just getting everything unstuffed, and then we will add up where we are. And we'll go ahead and address the 100 envelope challenge, and then we will stuff our envelopes for the first 2 weeks of March. So we have saved $146, and I'm also showing the current standing of my high yield savings account at $257.58. So I'm going to show you where we left off. I do believe we left off at $249 when we did this last month. So I'm just going to add that up. Then we're going to take our 146 plus our interest, and we should be coloring in $154. You will notice that I get really happy with coloring on this one, and I'm going to over color. However, although my highlighters are erasable, I colored it in, and so I'm just going to have to figure it out, and you're going to see me just add that extra $10 just because I colored in the wrong envelope. So we're actually going to color in $164 for the end of February, and then we will cash stuff for March and see what we can save. I feel like the warmer it gets, the more money I spend. So I don't know when I'm going to complete the 100 envelope challenge. Of course, it gets more challenging as you get into the higher dollar envelopes. So I think I'm going to start trying to address some of the larger ones, although it won't yield a lot of coloring. I know that if I can put a dent in those higher numbered envelopes, that I'm going to be much closer to my goal versus trying to color in like all of the little small ones. And I pretty much have a lot of the little small ones colored in, so I do want to start addressing some of the high dollar envelopes just to get closer to my goal faster. So I did go ahead and make the transfer. So now we have $421.58 in our high yield savings account, which is housing our money for the 100 envelope challenge. So we got a long way to go, but nonetheless, I feel good about the fact that I am saving money. Even though I'm budgeting this amount of money, I'm still able to cut back on spending and still be able to put additional money back in the 100 envelope challenge. So now I'm going to cash stuff for the first part of the month of March so that I can, do my grocery shopping and all of those things. I am on a quest to kind of clear my freezer and just be mindful about what I'm cooking and like the meals that we're eating. It's just me and McKinley. And so it's hard sometimes to, I think, like get the portions right with my oldest daughter living on her own now. And McKinley and I, we don't eat a whole lot, and we also don't eat the same things. So I think what I'm going to do is truly kind of get some meal prepping done for her, because she is a finicky eater just like me, and we still don't eat the same things. So I think my goal would be to try to do some meal prepping for her. I will say that we both are creatures of habits. Like, we like what we like, and we can probably eat the same thing every day. Especially for like a whole week, because we just kind of get in that groove. So I do ask her like what she wants. Now, she eats out on Wednesday. She eats Sonic on Wednesday. That is her thing. It has been her thing for quite some time. And so we just kind of keep it going. And then on Fridays, we do typically eat out. We usually have a pizza night on Friday, or sometimes we'll have a taste for something different. So I think I'm going to like meal prep at least 3 meals for her, because the weekends are pretty busy. We usually have something to do or some place to go, and it usually includes eating. So therefore, I think if I could at least prep like 3 meals, that's going to help tremendously, because I homeschool, and so that takes up a good chunk of the morning. And then I'm a single mom, so I still have to pay my bills. So then I have to get to work, and then she has other things that we do. And so sometimes I feel like we eat too late, and I don't want that to be the case. And sometimes, like, I don't really eat. Some nights I don't eat like after a certain time. It's just weird. So I think, again, my goal would be to meal prep. So I'm going to try that. It'll probably be in the upcoming Sunday reset or weekend reset. I'll try to include that. But I'm going to try that to see if that will help me, clear out some stuff from my freezer, and then just be more intentional about making sure her meals are prepped, because I'm just in a weird space with like working out and trying to figure out what I need to eat to, I don't want to necessarily say lose weight, but just to be in better shape, or to just to feel better. I just want to feel good. I want to look good in my clothes. And that's that. I'm not looking for a particular number. However, I know the number that I am, I cannot continue to be. However, I just want to feel good, look good in my clothes, and that's it. And I don't want to have to buy too many clothes, and that's why I'm like, I have a lot of clothes that I rarely have worn, and I'm not buying any other ones. I got to be able to fit in those. So that's, yeah. Anyway, long story short is I'm going to try to meal prep for McKinley and then figure out my life. So I did get all of my cash stuffing done for the short-term binder. It's the same, $200 for groceries. McKinley and I both get $25. And then fun gets $50 and household gets $10. I think that's about all that goes into the short-term binder. And then now I'm in the long-term binder. I'm not stuffing everything that I normally stuff, because I did make some online purchases. I ordered McKinley some spring clothes. Therefore, I'm not going to put money in that envelope, because I utilized my card to make that online purchase. So I'm not going to put that in there. I also made a purchase for something for her for school, so I'm not putting that money in there because it was an online purchase. And then some things I'm just not stuffing. I'm just being honest with you. I'm not stuffing this week, or yeah, this go round. So I'm stuffing Christmas because I don't have a choice. So Christmas is getting stuffed, and it gets $50 bi-weekly, and then car gets $25 bi-weekly, so I'm stuffing that. And then birthdays, I'm gonna put the extra $10 that I have in birthdays because McKinley has a birthday party that she needs to go to, and then just because of scheduling, she missed two of her friends' birthday parties just because we had some other things that were already on the books. And so therefore I need to make sure that I give them a card and a gift card or something like that, and they're going to be at this party, so then we'll be able to address the birthdays that we missed. And yes, so that is all I'm going to be stuffing. I feel like I've talked a whole lot, but that is pretty much the cash stuffing for the first part of March. We've addressed our 100 envelope challenge. We are saving money. Comment down below and let me know if you are doing a savings challenge, or do you do cash envelopes? How's your budget going? Are you finding it difficult to save with everything going up? Because I feel like you step outside and it's $100 like off the rip. I'm over it. But I also know that God always provides. He always provides. He always has. He always will. He has not allowed me to miss a beat, even though I have changed careers to make sure that I'm able to pour into my child. And I just thank God for him allowing me to just not miss a beat and still be able to maintain my life as a single mom. And so I'm not going to complain. I know it's tough, and I know there's somebody out there that has it way worse than any of us, and maybe that person is you. And so I just ask you to continue to pray and ask God specifically for what you want. I will say be specific, or as the people say, be Pacific. Because I'm telling you, he be showing up, y'all. That's all I can tell you, is that he shows up every single time. So I am going to end the video here. I hope you enjoyed this cash stuffing, and I want you all to have a great rest of your week. Mwah.